G'day guys, Wes Zandt here from the Down Under Centre. So we've just run a plumbing practical assessment. So we've got a few plumbers with us. So boys, just introduce yourselves please.
I'm Chris, I'm from Warrington. I've been a plumber for about 18 years now.
Nice.
I'm Mike, I'm from Hertfordshire. I've been plumbing just over 6 years.
I'm Lewis, I'm from Cambridge and I've been plumbing for about 8 years now.
Cool. So guys, why Australia? Why are you thinking about moving to Australia? And who's going with you, Chris?
I'm taking my wife Lisa, my son Maverick, who's 2 years old, potentially taking me 2 stepkids, but at the minute they don't want to come.
Yeah, so you've got a battle on your hands there.
A bit of a battle, yeah. But just look at a better way of life, really. We've got friends who moved over there 4 years ago. They're living their best lives and kind of fancy a bit of the action, really.
Yeah, and whereabouts in Oz are you planning on going to?
North of New South Wales, around Ballina, Kings Cliff up that way somewhere.
Very nice,
Yeah.
very nice. Have you been there before, mate?
I've never been, no. I've just on Instagram looking at millions and millions of photos and videos. It just looks amazing. So
Yeah, it's a beautiful part of the world, North New South Wales.
yeah.
Okay, yourself, Michael?
I'm going to go to Oz because my partner's out there at the minute.
Yeah, so your partner's Australian?
Yeah, she's from Perth, so we're going to look to move out there. Yeah, just same reasons really, much better way of life, more relaxed, a bit more, laid back.
Yeah.
More enjoyable time really, good weather, nice beaches.
No worries. You've been to Australia before?
Yeah, so I spent a month out there over Christmas and New Year, last year just gone.
Yeah.
And I loved it, so yeah, I couldn't see why anybody wouldn't want to go there. So.
No worries. Okay, Lewis, yourself mate, you've spent a bit of time there?
Yeah, so I've spent a year working holiday visa.
Yep.
Before, loved it.
And you're a soccer star too, aren't you mate?
Yeah.
Playing with soccer, playing with football over there?
Played football, done a bit of everything. Yeah, used my working holiday visa. Travelled down the East Coast.
Nice. And you're going to be back to you and your partner Harry shooting in Melbourne?
Yeah.
Victoria.
Yeah, back to see friends.
Great. Perfect. Okay, so you guys, let's talk about the stage of the visa process that you've all out. So you've all done your English test?
Yeah.
Okay, and we're sitting here today after completing a practical assessment. So just give us a bit of an explanation, Chris, about how did you find the English test, mate?
I found it quite difficult, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I did quite a bit of studying for it, just about straight to pass.
Yeah.
I am thinking about redoing it and trying to go for the extra points.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to do a lot more studying, really.
Yeah. Yeah, it's odd. It feels odd an Aussie telling an Englishman he's got to do an English test, doesn't it? But yeah, obviously it's perfect practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
You guys all got through the English test as well. You've done the English test. You're happy with the score you've got for the visa and everything. Any tips, Michael, for people who want to do the English test, mate?
Revision.
Revision?
Lots of it.
Yeah.
I think it's more just the format of it. Once you get into it, I think it sort of rolls quite quickly and easily. But I think it's just getting your head around the format that they want to see things in.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so guys, let's talk a bit about the skills assessment. So we sort of set this video up so other plumbers can get a bit of an idea of what's involved in the skills assessment process. So the first part of the skills assessment is you've got to complete the documentary assessment, which is if you've got if you're from the UK, you've got an NVQ level 3, we require 4 years of paid work experience after. If no NVQ level 3, then it's 6 years of paid work experience. So you guys have got your NVQ level 3 and yourself, you went on to 6 years?
Yeah, I have level 2.
Yeah, level 2?
Yeah.
Perfect. And okay, so how did you find the documentary assessment part? What was the hardest part about gathering all the documents?
For me, it was just getting the evidence for work. Unfortunately, my boss, who I worked for a long time, sadly is no longer with us.
Okay.
So trying to get all the evidence I needed was a bit of a struggle.
Yeah.
I managed to get it in the end, and let's say the client portal is brilliant. I like the layout of it and the way it's set up.
Yeah.
And I like the help from Doug at the end of the phone to talk me through things as well. Was great.
Yeah. Cool. So technical interview, Michael. How did you find that? How long did it go for? Just run through what's involved in the technical interview.
Yeah, so mine was quite early in the morning. I think it was a 5:15 start. So
Yeah.
quite a shock having to get straight out of bed on those.
Yeah, I bet that is early.
Yeah. But yeah, pre-nerves more than anything.
Okay.
Once you come away from it, there's nothing really to worry about. It's just like a general chat with another plumber, really. And they're quite enjoyable and yeah, quite straightforward, really. If you know what you're doing, I think there's nothing to worry about. So
I think that's the thing. If you are a plumber, you speak to an Australian qualified plumber who's a trainer and assessor, and they ask you questions that that you know, pretty much. All right. So Lewis, today we run through the practical assessment part of the process. So just tell the people who are going to tune into this a bit about what you did during the practical assessment, how you found it, mate.
So again, what Michael's saying seems a bit more daunting before you actually get here, but yeah, there's nothing to worry about. It's just you showing your skills, what you use every day. So a bit like your test week you did at college.
Sure. So we give you a drawing. From the drawing, you then have to pick the parts and material that you need to do that. You know, what tools did you use today for it, mate?
So today we used basic hand tools, really. Impact driver, stuff to put clips up, but pipe benders.
Yep.
Everything you normally use day to day.
Yep. Perfect. So, guys, we get the you'll be asked if you're doing the plumbing practical assessment. You just rock up. What time we sort of kicked off? About 8:30.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Around about 8:30.
Yeah.
I think you're all completed by about 11:30, which is really good. The practical side of it, and then we sort of run through learn about the gap training, which is obviously the part you do once you arrive in Australia. So, guys, thank you so much for making the time to do it. But you know, I think if you look at it, guys, from easy, average, or hard, how would you rate the whole plumbing experience? What do you think? Out of 3?
Out of 3. 3 being the best.
Yeah, well, do you think it's easy? Do you reckon it was easier than you thought? Harder than you thought? Or was it pretty much spot on?
This today was really easy, to be honest. It's very, very straightforward. You just give it the photo and you just copy it, basically.
Yeah. If you're a plumber, you'll know.
Yeah.
If you weren't a plumber, you won't know.
Yeah.
That's right.
I might struggle with the plumbing, but
Yeah. No worries. And Michael, yourself, how did you found the whole process from the gathering the documents to technically? You mentioned it took you 3 weeks when you actually started really gathering all the documents to get it all correct.
I did quite a large chunk of it before, but then 3 weeks really to come, really pushed for it to get the finishing documents together, the technical interview and the practical.
Good.
But yeah, if you go for it, you can do it, and it's made easier by that hub, like they said. Format and obviously the helpful staff and stuff. With Doug always on the end of the phone.
No, it's good. So, guys, what we have a portal that the clients can use, which will assist them with what they need to get, how they need to get it, and also provide a service where you can call us up and ask questions. So, guys, just a big thanks and congratulations. You've all done exceptionally well today. It's been a pleasure to be around. So we'll go and have a beer, and thank you again, everyone.
thank you.
All right, cheers, guys. Take care.